Recording in progress.
Good evening and welcome to the Hayward Planning Commission. I am calling this meeting to order. If we will all rise for the Pledge of Allegiance, if you are able. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, for liberty and justice for all. Let's see. This is a notice that our meeting is being held in the council chambers and via teleconference today. Ms. Allen, will you call the roll, please?
Good evening. Commissioner Hammond?
Here.
Commissioner Hardy, absent. Commissioner Lowe, absent. Commissioner Myers?
Present.
Commissioner Stevens?
Present.
Commissioner Yorgov?
Here.
Chair Goodbody.
Here. For public comment, the public comment section provides an opportunity to address the Planning Commission on items not listed on the agenda. The Commission welcomes your comments and requests that speakers present their remarks in a respectful manner within established time limits and focus on issues which directly affect the city or within the jurisdiction of the city. As the Commission is prohibited by state law from discussing items that are not on the agenda, your item will be taken under consideration and may be referred to staff for further action. Speakers shall not use threatening, profane, or abusive language which disrupts, disturbs, or otherwise impedes the orderly conduct of a commission meeting. The city is committed to maintaining a workplace free of unlawful harassment and is mindful that the city staff regularly attend commission meetings. Discriminatory statements or conduct that is hostile, intimidating, or oppressive. I lost my place. Or impedes the orderly conduct of a commission meeting. The city is committed to, let me try that again. The city is committed to maintaining a workplace free of unlawful harassment and is mindful that the city staff regularly attend commission meetings. Discriminatory statements or conduct that is hostile, intimidating, or oppressive or abusive are per se disruptive to a meeting and will not be tolerated. We will now open public comment for items that are not listed on tonight's agenda. Please state your name for the record before beginning your comments. And Ms. Allen, do we have any comments in the chamber or online?
There are none.
Okay. Okay, so we can now move to the first action item and only action item on tonight's agenda. Which is PH 26017, and that's a proposal to allow an outdoor automobile storage yard with related fleet support activities, including vehicle preparation and minor automotive repair for an automobile auctioning company on a 6.7-acre parcel located at 2348 Industrial Parkway West. And I'm going to hand it over to our staff to begin the presentation.
Thank you, Chair. Good evening, Commissioners and members of the audience. Steve Kowalski, I'm the Senior Planner with the Planning Division. This is an application for a conditional use permit to allow Mannheim Auctions to conduct outdoor storage of vehicles on an industrial property containing an existing truck terminal facility at 2348 Industrial Parkway West. The subject property was originally developed with the existing truck terminal in the early 1970s and was used for several decades by various truck freight companies. In March of 2010, the Planning Commission approved a conditional use permit, or CUP for short, allowing Copart, a major auto auctioning company, to utilize the site for outdoor vehicle storage associated with its local auctioning business. In early 2023, Copart moved its operations a short distance away at 1964 Sabre Street, and the site subsequently has been vacant for the last 3 years. Per the city's zoning ordinance, any use authorized by an approved CUP that ceases operation for a period of more than 6 months shall be deemed discontinued, and the CUP shall lapse. As such, because it has been more than 6 months since Copart relocated and the property was last used for outdoor vehicle storage, the proposal by Mannheim tonight requires approval of a new CUP to reestablish the use. This is an aerial photograph of the property. It's highlighted in yellow. The parcel measures 6.7 acres and contains an 18,692 square foot truck terminal with 20 loading docks, as well as a freestanding, approximately 4,000 square foot maintenance garage at the back of the site. The facility has a 64 space parking lot at the front of the site, directly inside the driveway. The terminal yard is enclosed by a chain link fence with slats to help screen the operations from view from the street. The driveway serving the property straddles the property line with the lot next door and also serves that lot. The property is zoned general industrial and designated industrial corridor in the city's general plan. So the proposed storage yard would operate 5 days a week from roughly 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. with a single shift of approximately 25 employees. Mannheim expects to store between 600 and 700 vehicles on the site at any given time, while receiving up to 10 vehicle deliveries per day from car carrier trucks like you typically see on the freeway. Sources of these vehicles typically include auto dealerships, rental car companies, government agencies, and banks that provide auto loans. Vehicle conditions will be checked, and minor work such as door ding repairs, cracked windshield replacements, and new tire installations will be conducted on the site. If more extensive repairs are needed under the hood, for instance, on the engine or the transmission, they will be conducted off-site at a professional repair shop. Vehicles that are deemed ready for auction will have their interiors and exteriors cleaned and washed, their oil changed, and all fluids topped off before being driven to Mannheim's auto auction yard, a little over a mile away to the east at 29900 Auction Way, also in the city of Hayward. This site shows the proposed operation, all the areas that you see crosshatched around the perimeter, and here in the center between the truck terminal building and the garage are where the cars will be parked and stored temporarily. These two site photographs are straight out of your attachment 5, the plans attached to your staff report. You can see here, I think these were taken by drones. They're very nice photographs. It shows the truck terminal building here, perpendicular to the street, with the customer and visitor, the visitor and employee parking lot at the front, the perimeter fencing with the slats running around the back side, and this side is a view from the back. So here you see the service, the garage, and the truck terminal out at the front. So staff reviewed the proposal for conformance to the general plan and compliance with the applicable zoning standards for an outdoor storage yard, and determined that it is consistent with a number of goals and policies of both the economic development and mobility elements of the general plan, and it complies with the applicable standards of the zoning code. The proposed use will enable a major auto auction company to expand its local operations and increase its workforce in the city, while also providing an economic benefit by locating a temporary storage yard for vehicles earmarked for auction at Mannheim's main auction site, a short distance away on Auction Way. The proximity of the two sites reduces transportation costs between the two facilities for Mannheim and its customers, and also helps to reduce the overall number of trips on the local and regional road and highway networks. Furthermore, staff has drafted a set of conditions of approval regulating the daily operations of the use, including conditions designed to protect water quality and storm drains from accidental spills of everyday automotive fluids, leaking automotive fluids from the cars, and also on-site car washing that takes place, and also to deter car thefts at the facility during off hours. For these reasons, staff is recommending tonight that the Planning Commission find the project to be categorically exempt from CEQA pursuant to CEQA Guidelines Section 15301 and approve the CUP based on the draft findings in Attachment 2 to the staff report and subject to the conditions in Attachment 3. And that concludes staff's presentation. The applicants have informed us that they do have a short presentation that they would like to give, a very short presentation. And they are represented tonight by the property owner as well as Mannheim, the company that's running the auction business. Thank you.
Thank you. At this time, I'd like to invite the applicant forward.
Good evening. I'm Drew Hess. Thanks for having us tonight. I am representing Leyline. Myself and Mark English founded the company in 2023 as a small investment company. We're locally based and only work in the Bay Area. We wanted to say thank you for hearing our application this evening, and thank you to Steve Kowalski and the city staff for capturing all of the data and information from our application pretty accurately. We really appreciate the collaborative effort with the city staff and their approach. Our goal in, we do have a couple of slides. Are you controlling?
They had a technical glitch, so I think you guys might have the presentation, but they don't have the ability to project.
Oh, got it. That's okay. You guys have the slides in front of you.
It was included in our packet.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, so
We're going to try to connect it.
my comments are pretty brief, so I'm happy to just keep going too.
Yeah, Commissioners, if you want to pull up your packets or in the email that we received from Mishkan today, yeah.
Here's the
Pages 13 through 16. Thank you, Commissioner Yurgov. The packet, the presentation? Yes.
It looks like it's a little big, though, unless it can zoom out. Oh, nice, perfect. Let's just do that. I like the analog approach.
Nice job.
Okay, perfect. So I'm going to roll through this briefly, but really just wanted to say hello and thank you as the main goal here. But for an industrial business, we focus on just the best industrial markets around the Bay Area. Hayward is the center, the heart of the Bay. And Mark and I have a lot of experience developing buildings, operating buildings in Hayward with some previous companies and some deep family ties to Hayward as well. So we purchased this property in 2023 and went about renovating it and going through a comprehensive program to clean it up. We bought it vacant. It was really run down. There was lots of deferred maintenance. So on the exterior, we converted to LED lights. We paved it, landscaped it, roofed it, just really cleaned it up, did all the ADA work associated with the building. And on the interior, I have a before and after photo where we pulled a permit and totally redid the office. And we put in windows. It now actually has daylight. And we just modernized it, opened it up, and really cleaned it up. So we completed our program just to clean it up and get it ready. And we were introduced to Mannheim, Hayward business, great Hayward business with hundreds of employees, and it's been here since 1984. We were excited that they were looking to expand their operations, and it was a really good fit here. No changes or no construction is associated with this permit, so we're really just reusing what was there and reestablishing that previous auto storage use. And tonight we've got, in conjunction with some of the employees that live here in Hayward and work for Mannheim, we've got Greg Beck, the general manager for Mannheim San Francisco Bay, which is run out of Hayward. The last slide's just to say thank you and show the yard. We appreciate all of your help and consideration. We're here for questions. Greg can answer any operational questions you have. And again, thank you to the city and staff for your help through this. The approval here tonight will keep a established, long-standing Hayward business here and expand by about 25 jobs and utilize a vacant site that's been underutilized for years. Thank you.
Thank you. At this time, this matter is before the commission for questions of staff and of the applicant. So commissioners, please limit your comments to questions at this time. And are there any commissioner questions at this time? And I can't see the... Why don't we go ahead and just raise your hand since I can't see this on my iPad. Commissioner Myers.
Thank you, Chair. Just one quick question. I met with the project applicant this week, so thank you for that. I can't tell you how professional and awesome that is. I really, really appreciate that, so thank you for doing that. Quick question is, should this pass, how soon do you expect to actually move in and start using the land?
Our goal is as soon as the appeal period is lapsed, so in about 10 days, they'll be in a position to move in and start using the property.
And if that happens, you will have the record for the fastest project ever started and moved in. So, okay, thank you very
Nice.
much.
Thanks.
Thank you, Commissioner Myers. Commissioner Hammond.
Just a few questions. Also, for the record, I want to say that I met with representatives from Leyline on Tuesday to discuss this project, to ask questions, and to answer questions. I did not discuss my vote. Kind of a quick question. Do you need the scale at the back of the property? Or can you use that for extra auto storage, or is it just...
No, I don't think there's any use for the historical scale in the back.
Well, you just keep it there for just for...
Yeah, it's in the ground, and you can park on it and drive on it.
Okay, so you're not going to lose any space there.
Right.
And then, are there any fire sprinkler systems installed in each one of the buildings?
Yes, both of the buildings have functioning, permitted, and inspected current fire systems.
Because it seemed like there were 3 buildings, the office, the main and then the maintenance in the back.
Yes, so all three of them, they, historically, they had two systems, and in conjunction with putting in, improving the office, we were required to put in a third system in the office building.
Okay, yeah, very good. And then what steps will you be taking to reduce carbon emissions on this site?
Greg, can you address that?
Hit the button or anything? Hi. Well, as you know, the auto industry tends to go to more the electric vehicle, and we're certainly preparing for that. I would say now 20 to 30% of what we're taking in are electric vehicles, so indirectly we are helping reduce that. As far as the combustible vehicles are what they are. But we do, again, do a lot of business with electric companies. And in fact, we've got over 150 EV chargers strategically put around our main auction and other locations.
So you'll be charging up at the other site? Because I think this site only has, what, two EV chargers?
This site, we would also install EV chargers, yes.
So if you have 600-700 cars there, that's going to be quite a line to get those cars charged up, huh?
Well, again, only, we're going to say 20, 30% of those might be electric that we have over there. So, and most of these cars hold a charge for a pretty decent amount of time. We do kind of a recharging system. We get notifications when those charges become low to where it can be dangerous to the car or the battery, and we'll then put it on a cycle of charging.
Okay,
So we rotate them through. It's not really a big impact.
all right, thank you.
Yep.
Also, I didn't see on the plans.
I just want to add one quick thing to your question, Greg, was that, and I think this is important for Greg and us, that their primary facility is about a mile away in and of itself to reduce drive. I know that was very important to you, but to keep the facilities close to each other to minimize as much driving as possible.
And there won't be any idling or any, you won't be idling the vehicles?
No,
or-
no, no, no.
Okay. So my next question, are there any underground storage tanks? It didn't seem that I saw anything on the plans.
No underground storage tanks.
Okay. And then, so for me, this is a big one. This project is located in a flood zone. In case of a flood, how are you going to keep contaminated runoff water from entering the storm drain system? And given the nature of the business with such a large inventory of automobiles, even contaminated rain.
Well, at our main facility, we have filters on a regular cycle program in terms of replacing those. So we put filters in all the drains.
On all the
On
what?
it. What's that?
You put filters on what?
Filters in the drains for the runoff.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Well, that answered my next
And the
question.
city's very diligent about inspecting us, so. we're
Okay,
on
so
top
very
of it.
good. So the storm drains would be well protected?
Yes, sir.
Okay. That's all my questions.
All right,
Thank
thank
you.
you.
Commissioner Hammond, if you'd like to hear from the city engineer on the project, Saeed Sayebi, he's on the call, if you'd like to hear staff's official answer from the Public Works Department on that last
No,
one.
that
You're
satisfies
comfortable?
my
Okay.
question. Thank you.
Great.
Are there any other questions? Commissioner Stevens.
I just have one quick question. So and this might be for Mannheim, but
Okay.
so the dealerships, all the used car dealerships you see on Mission, is that where they get their inventory through your facility there? Is that where the cars come from?
I would hope so, but we don't get all their, I mean, they don't source from just us. They might buy online. There's a lot of online vehicle exchange companies that they may source inventory. But we are certainly a primary location because of the amount of cars we offer, about 2,000 a week.
Thank you.
Any other questions? Okay, at this time, we can go to the public hearing. And we have one speaker in the council chambers, Mr. Miles Frazier. You will approach the podium, please.
Good evening. My name is Miles Frazier, and I'm a resident of Hayward. I work for Mannheim and wanted to voice my support for the proposed conditional use permit on Industrial Parkway. There are a few more of us here today to represent local Mannheim employees. They're seated just behind me. If I could have you raise your hand. Mannheim is a great company to work for. We've been involved with the community and through the Hayward Boys and Girls Club, Alameda County Food Bank. We've even planted trees in Cherryland Park just within the last 12 months. I'm excited Mannheim has the opportunity to expand in Hayward. It will help to have us have the new site close to the main facility, and it will be great to hire more residents. We need to support our Hayward businesses so that they can support and hire our residents. That's all I have. Thank you for your time. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Mr. Frazier. Ms. Allen, do we have any public comments online?
There are none.
At this time, we can take we can close public comment and take commissioner comments. Commissioner Stevens.
I'd like to make a motion to approve PH 26019.
We have a motion from Commissioner Stevens. Do we have a second?
I second.
And a second from Commissioner Hammond. And if commissioners could go ahead and vote, please. Were there any discussions? Go ahead.
Yeah, just thank you for the presentation. Thank you to Senior Planner Kowalski for putting this together, and a special shout out for thinking on your feet and, when the technical difficulties were happening. So, yeah, really appreciate you all turning out tonight.
Commissioner Myers.
Thank you, Chair. Just wanted to say, thanks for buying and working in Hayward, and thanks for the system that you guys have put together on dealing with us, dealing with the city. I think it was a well-oiled machine, so thank you for that.
Commissioner Hammond.
Just like to add, I think it's a good use of the infill space. It blends well with the surrounding area, and I wish you guys all the best in your future endeavor, and hope to see you guys in other projects in the near future.
And I want to thank Mannheim and the applicant for also continuing to invest in Hayward. It's wonderful that you guys are staying with us and expanding your operation, and I look very forward to getting you guys off the ground. Now we can vote. And the motion carries. Congratulations. Thank you all for coming. All right, at this time, we can go to commission reports and announcements.
Chair Goodbody, you have one more item.
Oh, yes, we do. We could move to the approval of the minutes.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes.
Do we have a second?
I'll second.
The minutes have been motioned and seconded. And the motion is passed. At this time, we can move to commission reports.
Okay, thank you, Chair and Planning Commissioners. Just a couple of announcements, pretty quick. Just wanted to promote that BART is having an open house. That is going to actually 2 open houses. The first one is going to be on Wednesday, May 6th from 4:30 to 6:30 p.m. And the second one will be the following week on Tuesday morning, May 12th from 7:30 to 9:30. BART staff and city staff will be at both of these open house events, which will take place just outside of the pay gate area of the downtown Hayward station. And BART is they are starting their transit-oriented development process of redeveloping the downtown location in Hayward here. and they are soliciting public comment and feedback on the goals and objectives. There's also going to be a QR code where people can scan that and participate in an online survey, which will be open through May 15th. But it's a great opportunity for the commissioners, the members of the public, the community to get to come together at one of these open houses, provide feedback on where they would like to see the vision for downtown Hayward, and be able to be a participatory part of that discussion. That will be then followed by a couple of community meetings, a couple of council subcommittee meetings that we have scheduled later in June. So I would just encourage everyone that is interested or that frequently uses transit, feel free to stop by. Again, trying to hit that morning commute and that evening peak commute. Once again, it's between 4:30 and 6:30 on May 6th, and then from 7:30 to 9:30 on May 12th. More information will be going out shortly from the city's communications officer, and additional details on the open house can also be found on BART's website. And if you don't go to BART's website, all you have to do is go down to the station and you'll see a sign up there that really promotes and is already starting to advertise for the open house. So I would encourage everyone to come out and be a part of those discussions. I also want to let the commission know that currently we do not have anything scheduled on the first item, first meeting in May. We also don't have anything for the second meeting in May, but I can say probably the first meeting, that likely cancellation notice will go out next week, so that meeting will likely be canceled. The next item that we actually have scheduled on the agenda is going to come later in June, when the commission will be asked to make a recommendation to the city council on the proposed general plan amendment, which will increase residential densities in the downtown area here, in alignment with the implementation strategies identified in the downtown specific plan that was adopted in 2019. So glad to finally seeing some of those long-term implementation items move forward in the process, and certainly it will help anyone who's interested in redeveloping in Hayward, hopefully if that passes, at much higher densities, and support that transit-oriented development that we'd like to see. So, but right now, we don't have anything for May, but stay tuned. We'll make a formal decision on that when those dates get closer. And that wraps up my comments. Thank you.
Thank you, Director Lukirko. Are there any other commissioner announcements? Commissioner Vasco.
If I could just highlight that, Affordable Housing Month, which is May, is coming up. It's just around the corner, and there's going to be lots of awesome events around the Bay. I wish there was more happening in Hayward, and I work for Eden Housing, so I wish I could invite folks to a grand opening here, but unfortunately no immediate projects coming up. But I want to flag we have the groundbreaking for our 2700 International Project, which is a partnership with the Unity Council of Fruitvale. So that's coming right up, but I encourage folks to just check out the calendars, come to as many events as you can, and see the awesome things that are being built around the Bay. Thank you.
Thank you. Commissioner Hammond.
Yes, just wanted to remind everybody that Hayward will be holding their Earth Day yearly cleanup at Weeks Park this Saturday. Come out and grab a grabber and help clean up the city. And there's usually nice, informative exhibits, and it's always a good time. Thank you.
I look forward to it. And I have one final comment. I'd like to close tonight's meeting, recognizing the efforts of Director Lukirko, who, unfortunately, this is his last meeting with the Planning Commission, but not his last day at the city. That won't be until next month. And I just want to congratulate, all of, I don't want to congratulate us, but I want to commend Director Lukirko for his support and his team's support and work with us as we, move through some, very complex items and issues before the city. Your steady hand has really been a source of comfort, and I thank you for your leadership. And best wishes to you. And with that, I adjourn this meeting at 7:35 p.m.
Recording stopped.